Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. I am Corinne. This is my channel where we like to talk about all things creative and cozy. And today we're doing a little office corner rearrange / makeover. I hope you stay along for the ride. So it is summer, it is muggy, it is gross. The weather is gross, hence the crazy hair. And I just want to feel some space in here. And so I'm just going to invite you in and show you what we've got. So this is our bedroom. This is our bedroom. And this corner is where my office is. And what I would really like to change is that when I am sitting in on my calls for work, I would love for the view not to be this. So my idea, and I'm not quite sure if it's going to work or not, my idea is to move the desk a little bit out and at an angle and nestle my chair in that corner. So then the view will be from the computer screen, it will be more the bulletin board and the lights and all of that. So I've got a little bit of cleaning to do, and then I'm going to ask my son for help because he has the day off work, so I'm going to have him help me move stuff around. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, this is very kind of wild, but these are our down comforters. One is from our bed and one is from one of the beds upstairs, and so we need to put them away. But I'm not even joking. The transition from spring to summer here, like a lot of places, sometimes is like that. There we go. I mean, I still have my little desk heater. I don't know if you can see. That's a little teeny tiny space heater that I use because it gets very cold in this corner. I still have it because like 2 weeks ago I was using it. Not even 2 weeks ago, we still had the comforters on our bed. So it's a good time to make these switches, to do it all, to really embrace the change of seasons. What I want to do is just move this pretty much over here for right now so that I can vacuum and then see if the chair fits. I shouldn't be lifting anything very heavy, so I don't know, can you go to that end and see if you can just drag things? It's DIY and move out of the way.
Star clear and true, your honesty could pierce my heart right through. Plans are paper, I'm afraid. Get yourself moving.
All right, so this is now what we're dealing with, and eventually I'd like to get a curtain type thing to put on here to so that this isn't all visible and the cords are not visible from the outside, but there's plenty of room to walk around and yeah. So now I pulled up a Google Meet screen so that I could see what it would look like. This is more of the background that we'll be seeing on, or that you'll be seeing on if you have a call with me, or even when we're just chatting here at my desk. I would like to do something with this cord to make it go behind the curtain. But now I just need to kind of clear up and organize and declutter and dust all the things on my desk. So that's the next step.
Get yourself moving and you'll be okay. There's a dream weaver that won't let me alone, and it turns my heart into a heavy stone. Look at the maker in the face. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay. Get yourself moving. Get yourself moving.
I think that's about it. I think I've done all I can do today, and it's perfect the way it is right now. There will be, I'll show you. Well, obviously I still need to deal with our comforters. I need to get the the airtight air whatever bags for those and deal with that. But I don't think you guys really need to see me do that. So let me show you. This is, well, over here we've got my books. The top ones are mine. My little affirmation station over here, which maybe we'll talk about sometime if you're interested. Yeah, that came about from doing a business course, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll share about that later. Anyway, I've got my craft books, so all books on writing and anything that might be appropriate for my work, for client work, etc. My lovely junk journal and whimsy journal, and then, all right, let me turn this around. Here we go. It doesn't look like much. I will definitely be doing some kind of curtain around the desk. I might keep my eye out at the thrift store for some fabric to use, maybe. Maybe I can just like Velcro it on there, possibly. So there's some things that I can't help, like the monitor needs to hook up to the laptop, etc. But I think having something here will help. There's plenty of space to walk around. Plenty of space. And then I did zhuzh up in here. I have the cords here. I think this sideways works. At some point I will go through this more, but it actually feels pretty organized to me and pretty well contained for everything that I need. And then I've got my desk, monitor. I put this on this side because on that side I was fearing that it would get knocked over. Lucas does have some like securing things, so he's going to get some clamps to clamp the big monitor down. My laptop, my bits and bobs, stack of notebooks that I use daily, book club book, pens, all of the things. Yeah. And then I did clean this up down here a little bit as well. So behind me are now my bulletin board and my lovely print up here and the lights. And I just feel like this isn't probably the angle that I'll use all the time. This is just more of what I want in my background on calls. And the bedroom door I can see. What sometimes happens is I would be in a groove and someone would come into the bedroom to talk to me and it would give me like a jump start. And so this way I can see people coming, or I can hear, like, I think it just works better for the flow of the room. Even from being in the bedroom, it's almost like this is a contained area now instead of just always there, not taunting me, but like asking me to participate. So I think that this is a good setup for now. And that's kind of the whole thing, like for now, it's good. We can rearrange, and that I needed a reminder of for in my life and in my processes and everything. Like, we can move things around. We can be kind of malleable. We can shift and change as need be. And moving stuff around physically is a good reminder of that. I don't know if you find that too. So yeah, for the foreseeable future, this area is my space, just the way that the rest of the house is laid out and everyone's needs. And I'm actually happy with it because I can shut the bedroom door. I don't have a huge problem with this being in the bedroom. It works for me. Yeah, it works for me. And I know I said a minute ago, like, oh, the space is not asking me to participate with it being closed off. I gotta be honest, like, it's never really bothered me. Maybe because my work is this kind of work for me, it makes my heart sing. It makes me happy. I don't dread coming to it. Even on the hard writing days, I never dread having to do it. So it's not, I don't know, somehow it works in my head and it feels good, because I know for some people, like before we moved and Lucas was working from home, he was in his office space was our bedroom. And that was not a good fit. It was not a good fit for him. I think he needed space to, it was like such a huge shift for him when we moved here, and he had his work out of the bedroom and he could really keep it in a separate area. So I think it depends on your relationship with work, what your work is, it's just so many different things, but we do need to make what we have in front of us work for us. And so I think for now, in this season, I'm happy with this space, but we'll check back. I will let you know when I get that like fabric curtain around the desk area to make that a little neat and tidy, and we'll just see how it works. What's really funny is I think it was May of last year. I'm pretty sure it was May of last year. I did a whole like reorganize the bedroom desk area, and the desk did not physically move, but there was a lot of like just tidying and organizing, and I think I went through my drawers and everything. So it's funny, it's this time of year that really we want to shift some things around. We want to move things around, and yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you are all well, friends. We have, here at our house, things are a little wild, a little wonky, but we're just making the summer work for us as best as we can. And more so, instead of trying to make it work for us and forcing, I think we're just trying to have a combination of allowing what is, holding some space for possibility, and honoring what our needs are right now. Yeah. I have a workshop coming up about that on June 20th, and writing our way into summer. If you would like to join in, it'll be a journaling workshop where we really focus on honoring what happened in the spring for us, whatever came up, figuring out what it is that we need for the upcoming season, and creating some plans to make that happen. So we use a lot of free writing, might use a little visualization. It's a 2-hour workshop, and yeah, I'd love to see you there. I think there's a handful of spots left, so if it is on your radar, you might want to pop over to my website and sign up. But yeah, it's funny how shifts happen each season, and yeah, recognizing the patterns in that, right? So, okay. Until next time, be well, friends. Stay cozy, and I will see you very, very soon.
Get yourself moving on. Get yourself